Shalom, shalom, all praises to the horizon, peace and wisdom. Wise Solace here. I was going to smoke as I wait for you guys to get in, but you guys in already. Wise Solace speaking. Subscribe to the channel, thumb me. Visit the website, wiseservant.org or upscaleknowledge.org. Now, can one of you guys refresh my memory on the topic? I want to discuss a few different things. I'm not sure if the title reflects it, though. I don't remember what I named the video. The name's never important. What's important is me. Biggles. Let me not bother y'all today. What's important is me, Biggles City. I'll leave that there. Hopefully y'all grasp. Salam, shalom, Thomas, man. Happy holidays as well. I forgot to mention that. Hopefully everyone's in good spirits. And, keeping themselves out of trouble. I'm going to hit this thing one more time. Because you have to hit it 3 times. Don't ask me why. This goes back to the beginning of times with the natives. Puff, puff. Puff one more time. Now, of course, I'm the lie doctor. So I want to cure a little bit of diabetes before I begin. Let's start here. Am I clear? Hopefully I am. If I am, please let me know. I'm going to go ahead and start. In today's times, we have the natural movement. You have many women. I don't want to say men because men, they kind of keep their natural look regardless. But you have the natural look in today's times. This is where you see a lot of black women, wearing, their hair undid. It may be in an afro, it may be this way or that way. Makeup, perms, straightening combs, things like this. It's taken away from the natural look, so to say. So in the daytimes, like I said, you have a lot of women falling into the natural look. Now I want to say this. Many of you guys are mistaking the natural look for the dusty and dingy and dirty look. Please don't take offense. Natural is when you don't add any chemicals to your hair. So like if you have dreadlocks or whatever kind of hair, not adding chemicals or excessive amounts of heat to your hair, straightening it, things like that, perms, basically staying away from chemicals. This is the natural look, meaning whatever your natural hair texture is, this is the natural look. Natural does not mean dirty and undone. Y'all are confusing the two. Meaning y'all are walking around here looking dusty, confusing that as the natural look. You can be natural all you want, but you do your hair. If you're going to have dreadlocks, then you retwist them and you do it. It's still natural. You don't make excuses for being bummy and dirty. This has nothing to do with money, the amounts of things. This has to do with taking care of the self. I wouldn't care if you got on rejects. Payless shoes. You can clean them. You get my point? We getting in them times where y'all mistaking natural for dirty. Y'all looking for excuses to be dusty and dingy. Let yourself go. Now, this is what you want to do, that's fine. I'm not judging. But I'm just saying, for those of y'all that's pulling for the natural look, be mindful of that. You have dusties in y'all mix. And so sort out the dirties. Meaning you got dirty motherfuckers that just want to like sneak their way into the natural movement, you know? So they can hide not taking care of themselves. And so I want to be clear. My mama's natural. Dreadlocks, my sister too. But they keep they self together. Meaning they keep their hair done. They do their hair more than I. You get my point? They keep their hair together. They still women. You feel me? If you want to put makeup on, whatever. You get my point? There's limits to things. Meaning there's a limit to where natural becomes like some excessive thing. You putting cake and all on your face. And then there's a limit to where natural just becomes like you dirty. Y'all making up stuff talking about y'all don't supposed to take showers every day and baths every day. We supposed to take showers, not baths. Are we supposed to take baths, not showers? Cause the smoke from the y'all are sick. Wash y'all ass and take care of yourselves. Stop letting ashy, dusty people in y'all mix. I say that because even if you go, there's no writings in life where thou shalt be a bum. Like, you feel me? Jesus had on nice fly ass robes. They said it in the book. Like, he had on Giuseppe robes. They was white and silky, and he blessed hella niggas with these fly ass robes. Because that's what it's about, being clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, not dirtiness. Hopefully no one takes offense. I just wanted to point that out. Even the devil was covered in ice. You had topaz, beryl, onyx. He was covered in all types of beautiful stones. This is the devil. Meaning the devil was fly. Jesus came out the clouds. He had on Giuseppe robes. This nigga was stupid fly. New shit. Nobody seen these robes before. My point, whether you talking the good side of life or the bad side of life, don't nobody want to be a bum. Where did that even come from? Where did being a bum come from in what side? You could worship the devil or God, but on no side of it do it say thou shalt be a bum. It say cleanliness is next to godliness. If you materialistic in the brain, but you're lacking materials and money, so you think this is about name brand versus bum shit, I'm talking clean. Clean shoelaces, clean shoes. I'll say it again. I wouldn't care if they from Payless. We're speaking clean, keeping up with the self. And so, whether you're talking Satan worship or God worship or any kind of worship, thou shalt never be a dirty bum. Again, it says cleanliness is next to godliness. Y'all are mistaken when it says a rich man should give up all his wealth. Y'all ain't rich, so it wasn't talking to y'all. I'm gonna say it again. Y'all stay all up in the rich man business, broke as fuck. A rich man should give up all his wealth if he seeks whatever it said he should seek. Y'all ain't rich. It wasn't talking to y'all. It's speaking balance. If you have a lot, give it up so you see clear. You get it? A lot of y'all have, fake friends. Y'all have many burdens that come with y'all wealth. These burdens are not true to y'all. They're going to be the knife in your back. So, like, when you lose your wealth, you'll see what's real in regards to these things. Like, who's true? Are you even worthy of somebody being true? Because you can have a lot and become a complete, bozo. So, it's speaking from them terms. If you broke and poor, you need to experience wealth. Life is a balance. Therefore, you have put it to you like this. In order for y'all to be, because y'all desperate to be judges, y'all need both sides of the spectrum. You can't be broke, never knowing wealth, then judging the wealthy. You can't always be wealthy, judging the poor, and you never been poor. So like, and speaking from them terms, I'm laughing at what you. Speaking from them terms, you get it? Everyone needs balance. Like, it's the only way you're gonna see clear. It's the only way you're gonna get a well-rounded perspective. In that, you guys can grasp what I'm saying when I say y'all are like, some of y'all been broke so long, you in a rebellion against wealth. Wealth ain't your enemy. Maybe a few people that have had wealth have pissed you off. You can't let them discourage you from wealth. You have your share as well. Meaning everybody got their share of wealth to experience. It don't have to be the whole life. Maybe you got 30, maybe you got 10 years of wealth and you're blowing it. This person might have 50 years of wealth. This person may have a year. You get my point? But to like rebuke something from yourself because you are heartbroken. And so, like I said, wealth ain't y'all enemy. Maybe a wealthy person pissed y'all off here and there, but wealth ain't y'all enemy. Just like if you're a woman and you had bad experiences with men. All men ain't shit, just a few pal that you had. Vice versa for men. All women ain't shit, just the thotties with the nice bodies that you had. Because I know how y'all get down. She a whole thotty, but you like, she got a little body. I ain't gonna get attached. Then you attached. Calling my phone. I see you with my girl one more time. Listen here, cowboy. I'm like homeboy from Dead Presidents. Telling you lucky this person, because if it was business, I'd do more than kick you down the stairs. I'd do more than kick you down the stairs, yeah? Ain't that going back in the house, man, and get your girl. I'll be on by to pick up tomorrow. Y'all know how, yeah, I'm Big Goose here if you knew here. I'm sorry. Big egos. I'm not sure if they told you. I have a big ego. I feed it every day. Like, I wake up, I say, God is wake. Prepare the virgins. You know why? It's deep. Greatness starts with the self. Now, first you have to have a reason to feel like you're great. I'm the wisest man in life. Okay? So there's my glory. I don't want you to think it's just naked ego. My ego got clothes all on it. Like I earned this ego. You feel me? I come from the bottoms. And I'm little, so niggas be trying to like blow me off because I'm little. They try to test me out because I'm small. So I'm like 39. Nigga, I earned this ego. Still pretty. When you pretty like this, niggas like to cut your face and fuck up how you look. I'm still pretty, nigga. I don't have no scars on my face. I earned this ego. I earned all this shit talking that I do. I earned it. You don't want to know what I had to live through to be able to talk shit. So y'all can't take that from me. Y'all poo putts. Y'all never did nothing. It's all about sow and reap. So just keep those things in mind. Now back to my ego that I earned. Ego is everything. This is the beginnings of greatness. So if you've seen the movie 300, the second one, the father got killed. The father was the king. The son was taking over. And you had the girl. She was like the warrior. I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but stay with me. You had a father and you had his heir, his son. Then you had like the warrior princess. She was a straight murderer. Of course, when the king dies, the son got to take over. But he's a goofy. So she takes him somewhere separate from everybody and starts brainwashing his ego. You the best, motherfucker. She start killing niggas in his name. You God, nigga. If you point that way, 8 niggas will die. Like, she just ripping niggas' throats out. Y'all seen it. Brainwashing the shit out this nigga for like a month. I mean, he came up out of them waters as Xerxes. Like that. He went in that bitch, he was a weirdo. Came out mad big and strong with gold all on him. He was Xerxes. She gassed this nigga up to the point where she couldn't even tell him what to do. He slapped the shit out of her. Told her, bitch, I'm Xerxes. What you mean? Now, I'm not saying y'all gotta get there. I'm just saying y'all in a life where the reverse is happening. Niggas in y'all ear doing that in reverse for longer than that. So you gotta be aware of the ego. The same way it can be brainwashed high, it can be taken low. When the ego go low, this is where all y'all insecurities lie. And so, be mindful. Who wants to be in, I'm not sure. I'm looking at your name. Your name's a little strange. I'm gonna let you kick back. But who wants to be a moderator? Thomas, man, you up for the job? Cat Daddy? Now, don't block everybody. I'm gonna make you a mod. Oh, you already are. You're not doing a good job, man. I was like, what's going on with you, baby? You didn't see, like... You didn't see this half a retard coming in here writing in that fashion? Can't focus like that. Yeah, I'm gonna make you a moderator, Aaron Williams, because Thomas, man, this motherfucker eating pig in the blankets or something, man. Having a Yuletide carol or something. Drinking eggnog, singing the Yuletide carol, beating them. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Y'all know me, I'm there. You get the wisdom and some other stuff too, but like you gotta sort through. It's like I tell y'all, knowledge is knowledge. It's information you gotta sort through. So stupid shit gonna come out my mouth too, cause life is balanced. Like besides that, you have to laugh. So it's laugh test. Like if I piss you off, then that means you got anger built up inside. You need to like you just test it with a 3-year-old. Say, is he funny? Yeah. And then you know, like, damn, I'm a little angry and hardened. I can't laugh anymore. And so I have to laugh. Now let's get back to this ego before I go deep. Hopefully y'all grasp the natural part. Peace and wisdom, Thomas, man. I was just messing with you, cowboy. But I took you off moderator for a time. I'm gonna let Aaron Williams handle the handle because you eating or something. I know how you get down, cowboy. Sitting there making a little peanut butter and jelly sandwich right in the middle of the video. And I ain't gonna say you can't. But when you're dealing with wisdom, you gotta head to body ratio. A lot of people don't know this. You want to keep the head bigger than the body. You get my point? Y'all swell y'allself up with muscles or with food, then y'all create an imbalance in the head-body ratio. This has to do with the intellect. It's kind of like making your head smaller. Smaller head, stupid. Bigger head, smart. I'm making it simple for y'all. Some animals are natural like that. They have a smaller head-to-body ratio. They stupid, though, in comparison to other animals with, bigger head, let's say. A giraffe ain't that smart. A small head in comparison to the body, but you did that. Now, when you're dealing with man, of course, we have a head-body ratio. If you look at a little baby runs around butt naked, head bigger than the body. Of course, the body eventually catches up to the head. Or the body catches up to the head, but even naked still, the head is bigger than the body. When y'all gain weight beyond y'all natural frame, it's like a trait of intellect. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Some of you guys may be there, so you feel like you need to justify. This ain't about that. This is just wise people are always going to be thin. You get it? Because greed interferes with intellect. It doesn't have to be food. It can be physical material desires. It can be greed for sex. But whatever kind of greed you talking about, greed interferes with intellect. Now we're speaking about the greed that make the body bigger than the head in regards to its natural ratio. So, as above, so below. The gut gonna take away from the crown. I don't know if that makes sense, but shit go deep. Shalom, shalom. Now, let's get to some deep things. But like I was saying about the ego, make sure y'all keep y'all ego up to par. You don't want to get it too high. You don't want to get it too low. If you're around, if you're around people that have low egos, meaning they insecure, so then they go and judge you as being arrogant. And so this may force you into being more arrogant or becoming insecure like they are, depending on how you trying to fit. You get my point? And so like I said, you have to be aware of self, you have to be aware of the outer, therefore you can keep your balance. I mean, you have to be aware if you're around insecure people, so then you already know how they may push it or play it with you. And that, keep control over self. Don't let your ego get, bigger than what they're saying to show them. And at the same time, don't let it get too low so you can like fit in with them. But find a balance. It's a deep thing. Peace and wisdom, renegade. Now, let's start with this question. Someone asked me, do we leave our bodies when we die? Now, of course, this comes from your NDE experiences, near-death experiences. A lot of them say they were hovering over their body. They see their body. Now, of course, I told you guys, y'all will be inside y'all bodies. So this led someone to ask me, so we won't leave our bodies when we die. Let me make this crystal clear so you guys can grasp, because there's a lot that y'all overlook. Like me saying the inner is the same as the outer. In regards to you leaving your body when you die, awareness, this is y'all senses. Hearing, seeing, smelling, they don't have nothing to do with the body. It's who you are at your essence, meaning you as a soul, a conscious being, has nothing to do with the vessel. Your consciousness or awakeness got to do with you as a being. When y'all fall into dream, your physical body is just laying there dead for the most part. But you still have experience, you're still awake. Fair enough? In that, you can't say your senses, meaning you being awake and hearing and seeing, is restricted to the body. And so I'm using that example so you guys can grasp. Your awareness has nothing to do with the body. Now, if you die, hearing, seeing, smelling, that don't have nothing to do with the body. You get my point? And so a dead man can still hear. Look at it like this. If I cut off your light, boom, then the light go off, then you still see a time where the bulb is like fading out. Like that. Y'all die, it's like that. Like, y'all can still hear and see for a time, but y'all do notice that don't never last too long. Next thing you know, they be like, then I was here. Like somewhere completely different. Then they like, I move like the speed of light. Meaning they can't tell you if they was in the body or out the body from that point on. And so it's like 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2. He said, and I knew a man caught up to the third heaven. Whether he was in body or not, I wouldn't know. Go check your Bible. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2. I saw a man caught up, or I knew a man who was caught up to the third heavens. Whether he was in the body or not, I do not know. It's like I told y'all, when you're dealing with the ancients or you're dealing with anyone with wisdom, they understand as above, so below. The inside of the body is no different than the entire cosmos or the whole universe. You get my point? Micro to macro. We are a micro perspective of what the universe is, if you ever wondered. And galaxies and solar systems and planets and people on these planets. And what is the whole universe that all of this is in? Same thing like you. Atoms, molecules, cells, organisms. What is all these things inside the organism? Or what is the organism that all of this is inside of? It's a physical being doing its thing. Like that. And so in 2 Corinthians, that's why that was said. Whether in the body or out, I wouldn't know. Only God would know. But because it's the same. You get it? Whether y'all, when y'all fall in a dream, y'all not leaving y'all body. I know y'all may have seen YouTube videos of people saying, oh, spirits leave the bodies and spirit leave your body, you dead. You ain't got to question that. When y'all fall in a dream, y'all fall into self. Dream is a smaller aspect of afterlife. So you have awake physical life. You have a dream, afterlife, meaning one and the same. Dream is just the micro perspective of what y'all will view the afterlife as. And unconscious sleep is just a smaller perspective of what y'all will view death as. So you got life, or you have awake, which is physical life or life. And then you have dream, that state of awakeness, which is spiritual life, or which I will call afterlife. And then you have unconscious sleep, or death. One and the same, micro to macro. Aaron Williams. I'm going to let you go off the, what's her name? Anyone else want to be a moderator that, has a working mind? When you see weirdos like Polly Spencer pop up and says void and all that dumb stuff, come on now. Don't act like I'm not paying you. See, that's that ego. Man, what the fuck, man? You better get on your mind like I ain't paying you. But I'm not, but I forgot. Because my ego is big, so. Get it together, please. Solace is like when Jesus walked with the two men after he rose from the dead and told them all things. Salam, shalom. I'm like Big U said. I'm like that verse where Jesus, I think this might be the Apocrypha text. I'm not sure. But Jesus told them there's someone coming after me. And he just gonna remind y'all everything that y'all play stupid. That y'all forgot. So I'm like that. I'm the wise servant. I think that was written in Matthew. Who is the faithful wise servant? We got prophecies about Big Usia. Not just in the Bible. Far East teachings too. I'm special. It's a deep thing, try and grasp. It's the deepest thing in life y'all are witnessing, but y'all are a little bit slow. So it's deep, but I'm not like Jesus when he walked with the two men. Jesus is a realm, not an individual. An individual is the Satan, the selfishness. You gotta say it with enthusiasm, so it's like deep. It's like rapping. You can't rap like regular. Even when you breaking down wisdom, you gotta do it like raps. In God, otherwise you ain't even worthy, blood. Why you even here? Like, you be trying to, you be trying to be mad wise, mad stiff. Like, you gotta loosen up. It's like raps. You gotta hit the soul with it. Like, it's just deep. Like, I'm a legend. I gotta grasp. Like, straight legend, living one too. Like, gives the option to block if they curse. Oh, I'm sorry. To my moderators. He said, I don't see that person you speaking of, because I blocked them. Oh, I didn't even block them yet. Get it together, cowboy. Some of y'all beat y'all dick off too much. That's the problem. Shit interferes with the mind, the intellect. You're always in voided space. Like, you're always in a high. Like that. The moment of orgasm is the moment of blank-mindedness. If you stretch that out, a lot of y'all there. And so, don't interfere again. I don't want to lose track of where I was. Now, where was I at, guys? I playing with these cotton candy brain. Oh, I was talking about Jesus. Jesus is like a realm, not an individual. When you're dealing with individual, you're dealing with the Satan, the selfishness. And so, God is mind. Jesus is spirit, or the substance of self. And the devil is the individual. You get it? It's the Trinity. Our life manifests out with that Trinity within. So y'all like the Jesus in between the God and the Satan, the mind and the selfish, physical, desperate acts that y'all do that override y'all logic. So look at it like that. Y'all like Jesus manifest physically. Y'all like spirit manifest physically. Y'all like sperm cell, substance, semen, men. Little baby, y'all get it. That manifested out. Spirit manifested out. Mind, body, spirit. Hopefully that's clear. I'm not sure if you guys grasp or not. It's like they said, whether in body or out, I don't know. Do they grasp? Do they grasp or do they not? I wouldn't. I wouldn't know. I just prepared the lesson, baby. If they grasp, they do. Now, when you die, do you leave your body? You as an awareness is greater than the body. Meaning your hearing, seeing, smelling is an awareness. It's greater than the body. And so the same way you wake up, the body wakes up. You smell, see, taste, touch through the vessel. So you give all praise to the vessel. You say, well, my body's dead. How did I see myself? Your seeing ain't physical. You see physical things. But seeing is a sense. What the hell does a sense have to do with the physical? You get it? Meaning, y'all senses are used in the physical. The sense itself is not a seen or physical thing. That's not to say it ain't real. I'm saying it is real. It works through what y'all call real. But if you remove what y'all call real, that don't disappear. You get my point? Seeing, smelling, senses don't disappear just because the vessel don't work. So you wake up, the body wake up. When the body is unable to wake up anymore, that has nothing to do with you. You still can wake up. The same way you can still dream and not use your body. Is that clear? I'm trying to answer for you guys. How do people that have near-death experience fly out of their body? And I told you guys that you stay in your body. Like that. Where y'all be sleep sometime, y'all still hear everybody in y'all house. You like, I'm gonna get up in a minute. Halfway in sleep, halfway out. Meaning your sense of awareness and seeing has nothing to do with the vessel. The vessel is how you see here. I don't even want to say that. You got the unconscious state of the mind. This is a state of mind in a realm. You get my point? When y'all unconscious, y'all are a conscious mind. This is a state of being. Or y'all are unconscious mind, which is a state of being. And y'all are in a dark unconscious place. Same with dream. When y'all are in dream, y'all are in a state of mind. In dream is a place, and y'all be chilling with people and stuff and doing whatever y'all do. When y'all are awake, this is a state of mind as well as a place. Physical life, y'all do what y'all do. The point I'm making is the vessel don't have nothing to do with that. You get my point? That's the three parts of your mind. Awake is a part of your mind. The mind being like space or air. This three-parted mind that you are. It's a state of being or existence in a place. It's not just one thing. Like, you get my point? And so when y'all visit dream, y'all are visiting self in terms of realm. Meaning dream is a state of mind as well as a place. In terms of y'all being in the place we call dream, this is a matter of self. Meaning you in self. The conscious setting into self. The self is a reflection of the universe. So whatever place is within the universe is within self. And so in that, y'all able to set into self and still have experience, which is no different than awake. Awake is awake. You get my point? When y'all awake and dream off physical life, the places is no different because like I said, awake is a state of mind as well as a place. And so it wouldn't matter if you have your physical body or not. When you wake up, there will be place. You say, okay, when I'm dreaming, like that. When you wake up and the body ain't wake or not working for whatever reason, you will be awake in a place. Meaning you do not need the vessel. The vessel has nothing to do with anything. The vessel is just the world. You get like, that's the best way I can explain it. Your body is a whole world, a whole universe. The body will perish. This doesn't matter because you're still inside of another one. It's called the greater universe, or what you call the universe. I don't call y'all bodies the universe. Y'all call the universe the universe. So, like that. And so, awareness is a deep thing, you know. Meaning nothing I say is contradicting, and y'all are confusing things. Like, Solids don't believe in this. I know y'all have beliefs. I don't got nothing to do with that. You get my point? Y'all don't know what y'all are as living entities. We speak in the Trinity, the mind of self. The vessel and all that other stuff don't matter, but y'all don't get that part. So when y'all trying to understand things, y'all trying to understand it from the vessel. So you say like, okay, when I die, how come I could see my body? Your body don't work no more. You ain't dead. You being dead is unconsciousness, meaning you die every night. Y'all just don't. This is why y'all don't respect the day. You get my point. I don't respect waking up in the morning. You didn't control if you wake up or not, meaning you didn't pull yourself out the abyss. You couldn't do that because you didn't even know you was in existence. Again, y'all die every night. Y'all go into unconscious. Y'all don't even know y'all exist. Y'all wake up and don't even know what time and what the fuck is nothing going on. Y'all have to look around and get a perspective. Okay, what time is it? Where am I at? This every night. I fall into unconsciousness, death, where you cease to exist to your own self. That part. You don't exist to yourself when you in unconscious sleep. And so in that, something is nudging you or pushing you out of it. Some force, the same way a force is pulling y'all into unconscious sleep. Because y'all would never go into sleep. Y'all would stay up forever. You know how y'all say sleep when I'm dead. I sleep all the time. When they get sleeping is healing. It's deep. Plus the virgin's always waiting for me in the afterlife. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. And if y'all don't get up on these trolls, I'm gonna let you go off the moderator duties, man. Niggas keep coming in here talking that sci-fi talk. But where the fuck is Ray J when you need this nigga, man? Nigga Ray J. Ray J, man, real. Where's Ray J at when you need this nigga, man? He told homeboy from B2K, man, step outside and catch the fish. I said, oh shit. I knew Brandy Brother was real ever since I was watching this nigga back in the day. I've been having nightmares about things I never really thought about. It's truly disturbing. And you too old to be having nightmares, champ. Some of y'all a little bit on the pussy side. A grown man can't have no nightmare. Let's see a pussy. What you gonna tell me? Yes, he can. The fuck is you scared of? You scary? Nightmares is shaped and formed by fears. The same way y'all personalities is shaped and formed by y'all traumas. A baby comes out pure in goodness nature. It go through traumatic experiences. Mom and daddy fighting all goddamn day. These is traumatic experiences, whether they realize it. These traumatic experiences becomes this little baby's personality. The baby don't remember the experiences of his mom and daddy arguing when he was an infant, but now he's a bully and aggressive. Again, traumas become personality. Y'all go through, I'm using that as an example. Now y'all go through traumas that y'all have, boyfriend problems, all types of things. These traumatic experiences, they shape and form how y'all are from there forward, meaning they start to become the personality that you are, like an influence thing. And so you have to stay aware. Thank you, SOFC, for the give back. I appreciate that. He said you already let us go. I fired y'all already. I'm real. I'll be fired. I fired nigga 3-4 times. He said you fired me yesterday. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, I forgot, blood. I fired hella niggas. Y'all to make sure I ain't forgetting nobody. You fired, nigga. I creep back up on you 3-4 times. My nigga, did I fired you yesterday? You like, yeah, bro. You be all hype. You like, hey, you about to give me my job back. I just want to make sure. Because I ain't, you fucking fired. I don't know that, but you can make sure you can clear on that. Did I fire you yesterday? Yeah, you be okay, cool. I'm making sure I did. Because you're fired. I want to be, wasn't no mistake. I'm big who's here. That's how you get away with murder. Talk mad fast, they don't understand nothing you said. Now, I don't have nightmares, champ. You sound like an 8-year-old. I ain't really good with the kid talks. He said, it's strange. I'm not scared in a nightmare, but it's disturbing. You scared. But you want to be tough now. So you say, no, I ain't scared. It's just disturbing. Nigga, you scared. You're too big to be scared. You been outside before? Yeah, take your ass outside, man. Stop playing. And then this life scared you. 47 years old, still having nightmares, like an 8-year-old. Waking up. Oh, Silas. Silas would know what I can do. No, I wouldn't. You ain't 8. I only know what to tell an 8-year-old. Tell him, listen, man. I tell 8-year-olds like my grandma told me when I was 5-year-old having nightmares. She said, take this kitchen knife. You take this knife here and you kill those bad people in your dreams. Niggas from the hood is retarded, so it worked though, but grandma's strange. You feel me? Rest in peace. She a little strange, but her madness works, so I don't want you to tell you like take a knife to bed. You grown, you fuck around, kill yourself, and whoever else in the bed with you. I say whoever, because you know they strange. You might have a little dude in there. You're a little shorty, you dude though. But I don't know. This nigga named James or some shit. So I'm just kicking back Netflix and chilling with James. Huh? What the fuck, nigga? Yeah. James? Was she named after her daddy some strange way? I said, nah, it's a he. Oh, I gotta go. Bye. I gotta go. Spicy town. I want to say this too to all the youth before I go back into this deep video. Please no one take offense. They're trying to influence you guys to be jailbird bum losers. I'm not sure why they're doing that so you guys can go to jail. Jail has to be promoted, but it can't be promoted through commercial. That would look strange. Come to my jail. You know my point? How do you pull that off? So criminals are used to promote jail. And so jailbirds will be used to promote prison to the next generation. Now, if you somebody that been to jail, I don't want you to get lost. You not a jailbird unless you adopted it. Some of y'all be getting lost. You think because you went to, nobody talking to you. I'm talking to whoever the shoe fit. You could have went to jail, but you don't be bringing that shit up. If somebody asks, then you like, yeah, you know, when I was young, you know, I ain't called me a little shit, but I ain't talking about those types. I'm talking about the jailbirds. These niggas' whole existence is a jail story. Everything they know got boiled down to some jail shit. They want to teach you how to make noodles and Cheetos and shit. Who the fuck cares? I see niggas making jail meals on YouTube. I said the niggas free. Who the fuck is reminiscing about jail? People I know that went to jail, when they get out of jail, they get mad snooty. They try to act like they never went before. They want to fight you if you tell somebody they went to jail. Why you telling my business, motherfucker? Because they be wanting to front and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You know people like that. They been to jail, low life than the motherfucker, but they want to put it on like, I never been no, I always been to college. No, you didn't, nigga. You was in jail. But I respect them because I'm like, they not pumping that bullshit. You feel me? They like, nah, ain't no jailbird. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm not taking it upon myself, nigga. I don't care if I went to jail my whole life. I didn't go to jail. I respect it. I say, man, they went to jail, but they refused to get. They refused to take it upon themselves. Nigga say he ain't been, so fuck it, he ain't been. He not a jail nigga. It just ain't instilled in him to like. Y'all got the reverse. Y'all getting raised up by niggas that think that shit was cool. Then y'all end up in jail as dirty jail niggas. You don't want that to happen to you. I don't care how young or stupid you is. You got to have a fucking brain to know that shit don't got nothing to do with nothing, jail. They got y'all thinking it's make you a man if you go to jail. The fuck? It make you a homosexual or close as fuck to it. Don't nothing that got nothing to do with nothing got to do with jail. Jail don't show if you tough. Jail show that you gotta do what you told. Y'all know all this already. If you been to jail, you should be the one fucking saying this shit. Jail ain't what made you tough. The shit you did that got you. Y'all say talking about jail. Fuck jail. Y'all was ass in jail getting told what to do in jail. That's not what made you a man. That's what made you a bitch. Where you gotta come out and all you got to talk about is dumb jail shit. Half the shit they make up because don't nothing really be happening in jail that much. That part. And they come out of jail with more stories than a nigga that been living in life. That should tell you right there. Hold the fuck up, nigga. You was in jail. What the fuck is you talking about? And so, kind of get a mind to grasp what I'm saying. Big Who said, hopefully nobody's taking offense. I have to get up and stretch. Like I said, so hopefully no one's taking offense. If you adopt the jail, thing, and you view yourself as a jailbird and you pushing out and influencing kids that, jail make you a man or some dumb shit. What make you a man ain't got nothing to do with jail. Like I said, jail is where you will almost fall into homosexuality. Go up in there, next thing a nigga, a nigga like you. That part, that don't got nothing to do with it. When you're dealing with nothing but men in a place, that don't got nothing to do with being a man. That got to do with imbalances, and you better watch your asshole. And that's real talk. Outside of that, what fucking chicks got to... You get my point? Don't ever get none of that lost. I don't care how ruthless it sounds. Putting your dick in the bitch and being in situations like that is what's about being a man. It's more to being a man than sticking your pee-pee in some buttholes or, vagina holes, but... If you influenced by niggas that go to jail, focus on that first. You are more of a man if you in an environment full of women and you can stick your dick in them. Not if you in jail can stick your dick in booty holes. That's the opposite. Again, if you've been in jail, please don't take offense. I don't know why you adopt jail on yourself. You wasn't born in jail, so most of the dirt you did is the tough things that made you tough is what led you to jail. Not you being in there. We got to get out of this talking this jail shit. I don't know where y'all get this from. They exploiting half your goofbags that been to jail. And you came up on my time where your OG told you everything like I did. Ain't nobody pumped that shit to us like that. Niggas be lying like they never went to jail. I got niggas that I knew that's older than me, my OGs. Some of them I never even knew they went to jail. You learn that shit later. Like, this nigga went to jail and got shot and shit back in the day. Like, yeah, that nigga was wild. You would never know. They don't pump that shit. They wear collar shirts and shit like me, man. Ain't nobody trying to pump that fake shit, nigga. Whatever you is, it's about, cleaning up your whack. And if you can't clean up your whack, at least learn how to cover it. But this shit y'all got in the daytime where y'all just all out in the brassy open, it ain't never been about that. That's suicidal. That's dumb nigga shit. I'm desperate, I'm a geek and nerd, I'm willing to do anything to show that I could be down. Y'all live like that. Like weird, strange retards from back in the day where you like, what the fuck? This shit, no disrespect to, what's the Chinese kid name? That y'all got in the daytime's a little popular, China Mac. When I was growing up, he was strange. He was like what I just said, where it's like, man, y'all be going over exceeding y'all fucking self to be tough and down, blood. That shit gets strange. That's why when China Mac was on Vlad and he was telling the story about how he went to Rikers and Sean came down and listened to his rhymes and Sean was kind of blowing him off. I'm not trying to shit on China Mac. I like China Mac. I'm just telling you real talk. I was around when China Mac did that. I was a grown man with work on the plate. He was a strange weirdo. This Chinese nigga just shot a nigga for absolutely no reason. Just so he could be tough in the rap world. It was no other way to take it. You were gangster in the streets. Back then, everybody was gangster for real. So how do you even take that? They just shot the boy for nothing. In the club. Now he in jail for that shit. What was that about? Nothing. Chinese niggas that want to be in hip-hop. Oh, weirdo shit. That's how I was taken. Oh, weirdo shit. The extreme shit. You get it? White boys wanting to be down type shit. They doing crazy, dumb shit. Where you like, why the fuck would you even do that? He was like that back then. Y'all look up to him like, nah, he the pinnacles of what a gangster is. But he wasn't that back in the day. I'm just being real. That don't got nothing to do with tough going to jail. Niggas going in there get their teeth knocked out and all kind of shit. That don't got nothing to do with tough. That part. Besides that, what China Mac did out on the streets is what led him into jail. That's classified as tough. You know, popping somebody in the head. I ain't, when it's for no reason, I don't know how to explain that though. But you know, if somebody do something, I don't want to say it ain't never no reason to knock a nigga's hat off, but nothing ain't no reason. Like, you have to make money in this life. I'm just glad I came up with people like that told me like, yeah, you gonna be a bum because you think you tough. Well, put me down. Can I sell weed for you? No, you stupid. You always in some shit. You gonna be a bum. This is how they told me, the OGs I came up with. They getting money. I want some too. No, you can't get none because you a dirty bum. I'm fly as shit, but I like to do dumb shit. Yeah, you like to have shootouts, nigga. You can't get no money. You dumb. What if you have a shootout and you got my work on you? Who's gonna pay for it? That's how they talk to me. Yeah, that part. Well, that starts sticking in your fucking head. You 19, you like, I need to get my own money now, but nobody don't want to give me. Nobody don't want to fuck with me because I'm stupid. Then you get your act together. Like, no, I get what y'all mean. It's about looking nice and get. Look, I got a collar shirt on. I don't do that no more. Y'all need that rude awakening because the way y'all moving now, y'all learning how to go to jail and not know how to fucking get paid. And so, hopefully, China Mac and nobody take offense. It's for the youth, not for niggas to be getting offended and getting all line banging. Like, no, hold on, I don't do all of that dumb shit, man. It wouldn't matter. We all men. Everybody go through their hardships, and it make us all hard and tough. And so, I wouldn't think China Mac would see anything wrong with what I said. That shit was everything I said. It was stupid shit, but everybody's stupid when they're young. Some people stupider than others, but it is what it is. The main point is get off the jail shit because y'all don't get it. Y'all feeding into that shit, meaning the Spanish and the blacks, not the white boys. They not. Y'all going to jail. Y'all thinking like no. Y'all think all of that dumb talk, all that bum broke nigga talk is the shit in the daytimes. And so y'all need a rude awakening. This YouTube. All the dusties be on here pumping that dumb shit in y'all head. No offense to nobody. It's just the truth. If the shoe fits, then I guess you won't get mad. But I ain't say nobody specifically. I got nobody specifically in mind. It's a lot of y'all. Y'all unauthentic in the daytime, so it just happens that way. Pardon my Lord. The leaking. It's hot as fuck. Now, don't celebrate Christmas no more, but I appreciate this gift from the wise one. Shalom, shalom. Whatever y'all do, don't got nothing to do with me. Y'all think like y'all got an answer to me. I don't know y'all like, I don't fucking know y'all. I'm sorry, but start here. Whatever respect you got for me and you like try to falsely push it on me, like, yes, Mr. Solace, and you know all that fake shit y'all do. Start with your mom and your pops. If you talk to me better than your mama and your pop, then you ain't shit and you a phony and you need to get that together first. I'm not telling you to disrespect me like your mother and your pops because I'm going to violate you. And I don't know how they let you get to that point where you disrespect them, but I'm just saying, start there. Judge self, make sure you keep it in 1,000 with self. Y'all be all out in the world politically correcting it up. Trying to talk all politely and correct. Y'all be in the house and over the phone disrespecting the shit out y'all parents. Not holding that same political correctness. So, Y'all talk to y'all like shit, but I don't talk to my own like that. So like, to me, I'm straight. Fuck all that other shit. So hopefully you grasp if you young. Stop pulling for dumb things. You should give Aaron Williams a chance at moderator. Walter Gray said, example, real men from back in the day. Okay, yeah, y'all know what it is. Some of y'all, real men from back in the day. Y'all quiet, all scared. I don't know what the hell going on. It's just like all that blood talk they doing in New York. You got the OG blood niggas talking. They old as fuck. These the niggas that was in jail. They don't know nothing about blood on the street. Then you got all these bloods on the street. They the 2000 and up bloods. You got a group of bloods from 94 to 2000. This my age range. They was like 14, 15, 94. You get it? That generation being left out the conversation. That's the generation y'all need to talk to. They gonna have these and bullet holes like me. They was the ones putting in work. These old fuck niggas that was in jail don't know nothing about nothing. That part. And these new niggas that y'all got, they all bozos from 2000 and forward. If you my age, you know what I'm talking about. Because hell of the dudes from my age dropped their flag when all these new weirdos started coming in. This is when blood was lit and they just like taking in any bozo now. Anybody to make the numbers. You get it? And so, y'all got access to all fake things. Please nobody take offense. If you was somebody that blooded in after 2000, you heard that. Meaning if you blooded in and joined the Bloods in 2000 in New York or 2001, you heard that. You probably got punched in the face or some shit. I ain't capping. It was a problem, like, in that year with that. And so that was like a real statement going around. Like, man, niggas that blood in after 2000 is weirdos. Like that. Ask any person that tell you they was blood in 96, 97. You're probably gonna have bullet holes, scars on their face. That shit eating food generation. Y'all never ate no food. You get it? All the dudes y'all got now, they never bust nobody open ever. That's my generation. We did everything y'all hear about. The closest thing y'all got to my generation is that dude. I seen him on what is this show? Math Hopper's show. His name is I know him as Punch, but I forget what his name is. He used to be on all the smacks. His name is Punch. But y'all call him something else now. I forget. The OTF dude. But anyway, he like the closest thing to the dudes from my generation that was running around blooding it up. You ain't have no conversation with these dudes. They'll rip you open. Period. They don't let that, my generation, I don't see none of us. I just see they starting to let him talk. Meaning that generation too crazy to talk to y'all. Everything y'all pretend to be, the old niggas and y'all new niggas, that part. My whole generation, you gonna see them like blocked out. Where they not getting like no shot to speak. It's because of that. The old niggas is scared of us, and the young niggas is too. The young niggas is like some new thing we don't. It's cool, but it ain't. You get it? And the old niggas just old niggas to us. We old niggas too though, but you get it? They like ancient. So it's like that. Like ego thing. People from my generation like 40, 41, 42. You get it? They looking at the dudes that was like 3, 4, 5 years older than them back when they was 15. Like, shut up. You get it? I'm 40, you 45, shut up. You get it? Like that. And so, life always gonna be strange, man. You gotta just know if you know. But I'm gonna say it again. It ain't about none of that stuff. That stuff don't make you a man. That shit make you go to jail. You're gonna be dependent on people, having to beg them to put money on your books. You don't want to be in that situation. This ain't no diss to nobody that been in jail. Like I said, if you adopt jail on your mind, where you view self as a jailbird and that's everything in life to you, then I don't know what to tell you. I know hella people that been in jail and they don't, it's not something they care to remember. If it's brought up, they ain't lying about it, but they ain't promoting it. It's not important. They don't view it as an accomplishment, nothing to talk about. They got hella shit in real life that they did before they went to jail, and they continue to do things after, and they prefer not to really talk about that part. Ain't nothing to talk about. You got those that only got that, so that's all they talk about. Y'all getting influenced by that. None of the street stuff and none of the stuff that's gonna lead you to jail. Jail being poverty. Ain't none of that got to do with being a man of real. That got to do with being young minded and lost and influenced. And that shit can carry over to you like grown. You could be 50 years old, still influenced by the neighborhood, still on little kid time a little bit. Little kid time that you done carried over into your adulthood. Still interfering with your growth and your wealth. Because poverty got to do with kid things. And the kid mind gonna bring in poverty. So you gotta learn how to separate what belongs to poverty and what don't. Otherwise, you having the actions and doing things that's gonna bring poverty upon yourself. This Desra Morel said, "Can anybody help a brother who paid $300 for Dr. Enki text, but it mostly about Dr. Sebi info, herbs, and food. Salam, shalom." I'm not sure what you're saying. Somebody check this Desra Morel person channel. If you need $15, I'll give you $15. I just need to know why you need, like, you ain't scamming that shit. It wouldn't even matter for $15, but put your PayPal up, your Cash App or something up, I'll give you $15. Do right by it. Because if you take from, the wise servant and it ain't right, a lot of years of bad luck upon yourself. Not bad luck, but just poverty. I'm live and see, I'm gonna beat you the fuck up. You feel me? Shit ain't worth it. It ain't really worth it. Now, we upset. We paid $300 for Dr. Enki text, but mostly about, listen, I don't want to disrespect nobody, and I don't have a problem with Dr. Enki. No, not Dr. Not, oh, you talking about Dr. Enki or Dr. Sebi? So you pay for it. In regards to Dr. Sebi, because y'all bring him up like he is the wisest person in the world. I don't deal with Dr. Sebi and his teachings because Dr. Sebi a liar and I don't deal with lies. Dr. Sebi claimed to cure somebody of AIDS, but that was never proven. Meaning there was no one that had AIDS that had a doctor's report saying I have AIDS and this hospital diagnosed me as having it. Went and seen Dr. Sebi, came back and went to that hospital and that hospital said, man, you don't have AIDS anymore. That's proof that you cured somebody of AIDS, not word of mouth. Then y'all play games around the point and say, man, he won in court that he cured somebody in AIDS. Again, it's only one way to prove you cure somebody of AIDS, which would be the easiest thing to do. If I got AIDS and I go see Dr. Sebi, of course I got my paperwork and my medicine and shit. And so there's proof I got AIDS. If he cure me, I'm going back to the doctor. They gonna lose their fucking mind when they see they test come back that I don't have it. It would have been on the news right there that. Motherfucker, we diagnosed this nigga with AIDS, now he don't got it no more. How that happen? None of that happened. Dr. Sebi or whoever else said he did this. There's no real proof of that. You got all of y'all talking around it, making it worse. Meaning when y'all go defending it, like cult followers, then y'all make it worse where I say, okay, Sebi was a scam artist and a liar in one aspect of his doings. And so once I see that, it's nothing to talk about with that man. Now when you go to Sebi website, he got like pills and shit too. Ain't no pill tree. A pill ain't organic. What fucking sense do that make, especially coming from Dr. Sebi? And so I'm gonna say again, the man a liar from the age shit. And so once I see that, I don't deal with it because ain't nothing right coming after that. And so if you bought some pills from Dr. Sebi, I rest my goddamn case. Now this ain't about y'all taking offense. I don't deal with lies. I ain't here to expose nobody lies. I wouldn't give a fuck. Don't bring Dr. Sebi up here or anybody else that be lying. I don't know what's so bad about that, because I know y'all gonna take offense and be like, oh, he blast Dr. Sebi. I didn't blast Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi dead. Y'all keep pumping his name up. I don't mind. I don't want to hear it because what I just said is a fact. He a liar. I just told you how. Y'all believe people could have half lies and half truth. I don't. If you a fucking scam artist or a liar, you that. And I'm not about to play around that. Just because you got a lot of following or nothing, you are what you are. Do I got a problem with you? No. I got a problem with lies. And so, Dr. Sebi was alive when I was out teaching. I don't want nobody to get lost and be like, man, he wouldn't even say. Nobody y'all can name or think of would ever face me in any debate on anything, and y'all know that. I'll clean the floor with them. Old or young. We don't even have to play ego games. Y'all love talking around points. Whoever wiser than me, go get them. They shouldn't have no problem showing up fast. We make this quick. Y'all couldn't pay a nigga to debate me because his whole career gonna be over after that. And so ain't nobody trading in their whole career for any amount of money. And y'all know that. I'll end the nigga whole career on just joking around playing with the wisdom. And so I'm saying that so y'all be clear. Whoever y'all whoever y'all idolize, y'all do. Don't mix me in that. You get my point? These people ain't wise to me, they wise to y'all. And that's okay. Meaning it's okay for me to say they wise to y'all, not me. I'm a wise servant. What the fuck do I gotta pretend for? I've been getting avoided for years. I'm positive for my own self. Y'all scared to death. You get my point? So why do I gotta pretend like this person's wise or that person? Whoever y'all got is wise, they scared to death for me. I'm already positive for that. We already been through this. Anybody you can name. That part. And so if I say the man ain't right, I ain't saying it from no malice or nothing. He never did nothing to me. I just don't like lie. I don't see no point of it. You don't gotta make up scams to make yourself. You get my point? We upset. Okay, I get it. I'm only inquiring about your textbook. I don't know what you asked about my textbook. You was asking about Dr. Enki and Dr. Sebi. Dr. Enki the same. He say he a vegan when he got caught eating french fries at McDonald's. I wouldn't care what y'all eat. I already told y'all from jump. Diet is cult talk. It's fool's talk. Moderation is as far as you're going to get with diet and health. Once you get beyond moderation, meaning how much you take, you're getting lost in the promotion for business. You got to remember, food is your first source of income, whether you're going back to the beginnings of times or now. And so that's where all that stupid shit come from. One food source saying they better than the rest. Like how Wendy's say that they flame broil you burgers. It's better than Burger King and fucking McDonald's. But that ain't got nothing to do with truth. You know? McDonald's gonna say they Big Macs is the shit and it's better than Burger King, right? You don't supposed to get fucking lost into that. You just a consumer. This business talk. Like that. Y'all get lost in the business talk. If they telling y'all to eat vegan because it's healthy, this business talk. You got new vegan products and all this shit, and y'all love promoting shit for free. There's some shit called idolization. It coincides with poverty, meaning shit that people get paid for, you do for free because you got your head up people's ass. People get paid to promote. You promote for free because you got your head up a nigga ass. So you don't even capitalize off what everybody else do. That's what an idolizer is. A impoverished fool. Don't give up all they wealth, all they opportunity, because they head up the next nigga ass. It's gonna go to him. Y'all talk about other people greatness before y'all talk about y'all own. Y'all don't have no greatness to talk about because y'all keep talking about other nigga shit. So that's life all boil down to talk. You feel me? What one has experienced and, the conversations to follow after. But if you ain't ever did shit, so then you gotta talk about other nigga shit. This is like acknowledgement to self that you ain't never gonna do shit. You already got to the retirement of doing shit in the talks after. Niggas do shit, then they retire from doing shit, then they talk about all the shit they did. You talking about what other niggas did in they heyday. So you like a nigga that gave up and retired and forgot to do shit. Talking about everybody else shit. It's like I told y'all, a nigga with no money gonna count everybody else money. He say, man, all these niggas rich, man, you should be doing this, and this nigga should be doing this for the ghetto, and this nigga should be doing that, and nigga, you should be getting money and doing what you telling everybody else to do. The reason you ain't got no money because you keep counting everybody else money. You a great accountant for everybody else, but not for yourself. The fuck do a broke nigga know about what a nigga should do with his money? What do a broke nigga know about being an accountant for anybody? That part. And so, be mindful of the things y'all fall into, because they have y'all on dumb time. Have you met anybody that matched or came close to the wisdom you have attained? Mm-mm. But before I die, I sure would like to. I would like to meet somebody wiser than me, so I could show my real worth when I bust their ass and when I overcome their mind. Like that. I'm in that. I'm in it for that. I'm in it for sharpening my knife all the way. Y'all can't sharpen my sword. I just use my dull sword to teach y'all with it. So like y'all can't get hurt. Cause I'm ruthless. Tongue of swords, baby, my shit ruthless. But I'd rather meet somebody wiser than me. A gang of motherfuckers. And that sharpen my sword, then bust all their ass. Cause I'm the wisest person in life. It's not gonna be no other way. Period. I stand on that. I bet my whole life on that. They say right now, if you lose, you gotta die. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I bet my whole life I'll bust all y'all ass. I don't even want to live if one of y'all smarter than me. Cause it can't be. I just can't see like how. That part. That part. Y'all mind don't even work like that. Y'all can't even fathom a person becoming that wise where they say, I don't even see. How could they? How could they beat me in wisdom? The system must be broke. It's just a trick. How can they be wiser than Big Who said? So, y'all do know I get wiser and wiser every day, right? Meaning I'm not getting younger. And so the longer y'all have to wait for whatever, because y'all waiting on me to debate somebody. Being as though I don't debate people often. So y'all not desperate to see me lose. Y'all just want to see me, cream motherfuckers like I do. That's not gonna never happen. Like, y'all should already seen that. Like, bro, his wisdom is the fact that y'all think it might happen is funny to me. Meaning I hear my own wisdom, I hear others' wisdom. I got the same ears y'all got. I can't even see how y'all would even think. Like, and explain shit to y'all people haven't even begun to think on. Like what I just said in this video. In fact, let's get back to that. Do we leave our bodies when we dream? Like I was saying, awareness, consciousness. Of course, y'all awareness is y'all senses. This is much more than the body. If the body stops working, the senses still have sense. And so when you wake up, your body wakes up. But if your body can't wake up, you as a mind or a soul can still wake up. The body don't control that. The body is what you using. Nobody ever said the body is the reason why you can. So you see how y'all lost into y'all vessel. Y'all think like, no, the body is the reason why I see. And the body is the reason why I hear. And the body is the reason why I exist. But when you fall in a dream state of consciousness, you in a physical life with other physical people talking and things, and your body ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And so that lesson right there in life is to let y'all see, like, what y'all have is physical life or physical existence, which is a matter of y'all body. It's just a misconception of y'all being lost into the physical. But what you are as an entity is much more than a vessel. You get my point? And so if a person dies and they say, man, I seen my body, or I heard this, or I heard that, a person is awareness. You get my point? You was awake when you died properly. So, you get my point? When people have near-death experiences, something traumatic happens where they was awake and then they slipped into death. And so technically the mind's still awake just because the body got clocked out, and so, you get my point? Now, when you're dealing with ancient Egyptian science, you have the 9 parts of the soul. This is your Ak, your Ba, your Ka, your Kat, your Ren, your Shu, your Shu Yet, all that. 9 parts of the soul. And this follows along the guidelines of that phrase, the mind has 3 parts, each part having 3 parts. So that's 3 times 3, that's 9. They're trying to explain the 3 parts of the mind: the unconscious part, the dream state of the awareness part, and the physical awakeness part. Each of these 3 parts of the mind has 3 aspects to it. So the awakened part of the mind, or the unconscious part of the mind, is going to manifest out as the physical body in its parts. The dream state of the mind is going to manifest out as the spirit or the substance of self. And of course, the awake or conscious part of the mind. So this is the self, the individual. Now, those 3 parts, I'm just giving y'all an example. Those 3 parts, each part having 3 parts. This is your 9 parts of the soul. This is why they removed the organs, because these is your 9 minds or 9 brains of the body, meaning you have more than just that brain. The heart is a brain, the liver is a brain, the kidneys a brain. These is brains. If you lost, y'all don't control these things. You control your heartbeat, or it just beats on its own accord, has its own mind to do what it does. Y'all control y'all kidneys? No. Y'all have to pee. Y'all don't control that though. The kidneys, the organs work on their own accord internally. Without y'all assistance, they have their own mind. You get it? Like that. So there's a lot to y'all being that y'all don't grasp. Y'all are multiplicity of things merged as one. All these things ain't necessarily self, but so they are extensions of Salam shalom. Plant-based food availability. Salam shalom. Was that clear? We up. If you want to get my magazines, just visit upscaleknowledge.org, ryservant.org. To stretch. Oh. If y'all have any questions, y'all can ask. I'm going to try to stay on for a little while so y'all can get, y'all money's worth that y'all don't give me. Shalom, shalom. Now, where was I at? All right, well, let's get to the next part of this video. Someone asked me, when we die, will we see our loved ones? Oh, the textbook, resource wealth, and all of that. That's not available yet. Make me some ox ass tonight. I mean oxtails. Y'all know what I mean. Now, someone asked me, do we see our loved ones when we die? Dream. Y'all have all been to dream? Dream is micro afterlife. So look at you falling into sleep as micro death. A quick glimpse of what death is. Of course, unconscious sleep is a quick glimpse of death. 8 hours worth, I suppose. This is when you don't even exist to your own self. Death. Sometimes y'all fall into the dream realm, the spirit realm. It's a part of the unconscious abyss. It's not a part of awake, but you can be awake then, Dream is like afterlife. When a person dies, the mind can carry over like someone having a dream. This is how they get the afterlife. Heaven, hell, all these things. These is just words to describe places, in dream world. Afterlife. Then, of course, you have physical life in the wake. Now, let's focus on dream or afterlife. When y'all fall in a dream, there's people that y'all interact with. Some of these people may be alive in real life, so you know they're not in dream with you. So now you have to grasp. Dream, this is your spirit realms. This is where your demons and your devils is. They take any shape and form they want. Ancient Greeks have writings about this character called Morpheus. He's the dream world creator. You get my point? Don't get lost. Y'all live in a physical world. Y'all didn't make it. Y'all didn't build a building, pave a road, had the mind to get all of this started. You get my point? Whatever realm of life y'all are in, there is a creator of it. Don't get that twisted. I don't care the millions of people you see putting in the labor, but there's a, you get my point? An architect. So it's the same with the dream realms. You have your architect, Morpheus. Morpheus has thousands of sons and daughters, and they are what fill this realm. And when souls fall into dream, this is what they interact with. So you may see your mom in dream, but your mom in the next room sleep too. This is what you're seeing, like the demons of that realm. Now, the dream realm that we all visit It's the same place. Just like when we all wake up and we all in the same place. You your own individual, I'm my own individual. My awakened conscious ain't yours. But when I awaken, I'm here in the same place you is. Meaning it don't matter who wake up, they here. Physical life. We all experienced dream before. Me, you, the next person. Nightmare, dream, either or. We all went to the same place. You get my point? So now some of y'all will say, well, how come if I go into dream, I don't see, you get it? If I go to dream and you go to dream, me and you, and I'm talking at the same time. If I fall asleep and they hook you up to a machine and make us both fall asleep, same time, and we both fall into dream, we both in the same place. Now the reason I might not be right where you at is because I ain't go where you went in dream, like physical life. We both in physical life, but you live where you live at. I ain't right in front of your face right now, but I can be like that. I could be put in a dream and you could be put in a dream. It's only one dream realm. There's no other dream realm. And so we both in the same place. You get my point? So this futuristic shit that they gonna discover. Meaning y'all can dream and interact with one another in dream. Meaning I could fall in a dream and you could fall into a dream at the same time. And both of us literally see each other. Like, what the fuck, you in dream too? Like that. But it wouldn't be like that. It would be like I'm having my experience with you and you're having your experience with me, and we're both in the same place having the same dream. But when you wake up, it's going to be from, you get it? It's like physical life. I'm here teaching, y'all here listening. We all having our own separate rendition of this one moment that we share. Y'all gonna tell it different, like from the student side, and whatever y'all notice, whatever y'all in it for, that's what y'all getting out of this. You get my point? And so y'all gonna tell it from that side, and whatever I'm doing it for, I'm telling it from that side. I don't want you to get lost and say they have a dream and they go from the same place. This person might wake up and say one thing and say, I had a dream about you, and the dream might be different. And that other person might wake up and be like, yeah, I had a dream about you too. But it might be different. But it's the same dream. They just got different intentions. Like, you know my point? Like you and your homeboy, you just chilling, but this nigga got ulterior motives. He about to rob you. Y'all go in the store, he about to rob the joint. You get it? So in that moment, y'all got two completely different stories and perspective. Even though y'all was in the same place. He's like, I'm about to rob this motherfucker. This nigga was with me. You like, man, I'm going to buy a soda and this nigga was with me. Two different stories. You get it? One story say I'm going to the store and this dude was with me. No robbery mentioned. His story, I'm about to rob the place and I had him with me. You get it? Both the same story. Both the same interaction. Different intent. The robbery didn't happen yet, but they're both going to the store. He's under the intentions he's going to buy a store and he's just coming with me. He got other intentions. I'm going to rob this motherfucking store and he coming with me. I ain't going nowhere with him. Like that. And so now y'all two buddies going to the store. Same experience. Completely different story. Like that. They put me in dream, put you in dream. We go in a dream together, have an experience with each other. You're going to wake up and say something different because your intent is whatever it is in the dream. And mine's is whatever it is. But the point I'm making is we going to the same place. I always know when it's going deep because then y'all go like, I see no comments. This shit going deep, huh? Now I can give back. It's only $10 up here. This shit is like cold blood deep. Y'all are the worst crowd in life. Now where was I? Life just took the thoughts from me because y'all agree. The life just take the thoughts from me when y'all get ungrateful. Nah, seriously, where was I at? That's not a joke. The life will make me forget what I was talking about. And y'all don't have no balance and shit. I might have gone too deep. I don't know. Now you have dream, like I said, it's one place. This is just dream realm, which is no different than the afterlife realms. Same place. The same way when y'all fall in an unconscious sleep, which is death, we all go to the same place. It's not a different place. Same when we wake up. Same place. Now, dream is just micro afterlife, so they're the same place. The same way unconscious sleep and death, micro to macro, but they're the same place. So the question is now, do we see our loved ones when we die? Y'all make sure y'all give back too before this video. Yes, y'all see y'all loved ones when y'all die. Maybe. It's like I said, like everybody intentions is different, everybody experience is different. Even if it's the same experience. You get my point? Everybody's going to the same afterlife, but everybody ain't got the same shit, dude. Y'all got these strange things that fuck up. Y'all got lies that y'all live by. So like, you ever hear somebody speak in envy? So like, they might live in the projects or some shit, and somebody else might be getting money that live there, and they be like, man, that nigga got the same life though. He live here with me, like that. Now, in all reality in life, this is the most untrue thing. You could live in the same projects as a nigga, and this nigga life can be like completely, you get it? You can have $1 million in the fucking closet and do anything he want every day, and you struggling to make ends meet, and y'all really live, you get it? Meaning that's the reality of that reality. That you could be in the same space as somebody, and they have a completely different life than you. You get my point? Meaning that's the rude awakening of life that a lot of y'all need to grasp. There's only one physical life. The rich and your poor and it's all there. A nigga could live on your block and be a millionaire, and you broke. You gonna be like, I don't know, millionaire live on my block. You speaking from the broke person perspective. The broke people actually think there's another place. Like they don't, but subconsciously in the mind they speak in this way. Broke people only know the wealth that's shown to them, like the rappers and shit. So then they figure like, how can the millionaire live on my block? There's probably 2, 3, or 4 of them. That part. Y'all get rich mistaken with fame because y'all only look at wealth from entertainment. You get it? If you only see wealth from entertainment, which is what most impoverished people do, who come from them ghettos, you see the drug dealer, the rappers, the entertainers. This is source of wealth. You don't see no other kind of wealth to get a perspective of how this kind of wealthy lives. We only know the wealthy that rap and do entertainment, and they flash a lot, and so you can't be fucking getting money if you ain't flashy. What sense that make? But this is their narrow-minded perspective of all they have to pull from. You get my point? They don't know fucking franchise owner and how this nigga life, if they seen him, his life is the same as any middle class family. He get off work, he deal with his family, you get my point? He drive a motherfucking family car, nigga. He a millionaire. He got hella franchises everywhere. The motherfucker owned 20 McDonald's franchises. A millionaire. That live a regular life. Why? Because his job is regular. You get my point? He not famous star. He don't need big chain and all this crazy shit to attract attention to himself to boost up his ratings and sales because that part. He a store owner. Like that. And so I'm giving y'all that example so y'all can grasp. Wealth will be closer than y'all can. Some of y'all done pass y'all wealth are y'all connection to some wealth like 50 times already because the mind too narrow. You get my point? It's a deep thing, try to grasp. Deeply up, true. He said I'm broke as fuck, but you deep. It's not about broke or wealth. Most of y'all ain't broke, y'all just don't got good money management money management skills. And so it's like rappers. They always in debt and broke. They make more money than y'all, but if you don't got money management skills, it wouldn't matter. You're gonna always feel poverty, or you gonna always feel debt. But you like, damn, I owe some shit. Wealth is when you don't have that feeling no more. You know how y'all be like, damn, rent coming up. What my phone bill do, my light bill do. Sometimes it get hard, these shits is still due. That's when it's like, fuck. Wealthy people don't know that. This don't got nothing to do with money. This just got to do with decisions and money management. Meaning y'all make all the wrong decisions with y'all money and y'all mismanage it. See, if from the moment you was 18 to 40, you was working towards not ever having to work again, by the time you 40, you'd be living what I'm talking about. Where you don't know no burden on, I got this bill or that bill. Like that. Y'all don't work towards not working again. Y'all work towards getting money. Like that. And so that never ends. Salam, shalom, off grid. Happy holidays to you as well, brother. And so, kind of grasp what I'm saying. Meaning that at 18 years old, you was learning, or you had a plan. I'm going to get myself 5 acres, 2 hours away from this city. The taxes is $40 a year. I'm going to get it. I'm going to work and pay it off in 5. Then I'm going to work the next 5 years, and I'm going to get my house and shit and get the land developed up in that 5 years. I'm going to be 30 then. Then the next 5 years, I'm going to do whatever else. I get my well dug in. You get it? Because that costs a little bread to get the well dug, the septic put in, to get it up and running where you could live like a regular person in the city without having, the monthly bills to go with it. But you got to pay like a boss. You get my point? Meaning y'all pay to get septic and wells dug 50 times over, but y'all just do it in monthly bills. So your light bill like $100 a month, let's say, forever. So when you add that up, you like, damn, that might come up to about 75,000, man. It ain't gonna cost you $75,000 to pay to get a well dug and a septic system installed in that bitch, or to get lights put up. You get it? The money it's gonna cost you to get solar panels and get all of that wired up and set up gonna be way less than 75,000. It might be a hefty chunk like 30,000 or something like that, but it's gonna be way less than 75,000, and it's a means to an end. Like that. We not taught that. Taught like, okay, you work to build up your future so you don't have to work and slave no more. You're only working and slaving because you have these burdens that never end. They're called bills. You keep accumulating them your whole life and they never disappear. Like that. We make the wrong decisions and then we mismanage the money that we do got with the decisions we do. And so it don't matter if you a rapper or anybody, broke, poor, my land resource wealth training is good for anybody. Meaning if you a rapper right now, you're supposed to be working towards that. You got enough money to knock that out one shot. Meaning a rapper could take his advance money, knock out what I just said one shot, and have something to fall back on for later. Then from there, all his show money and all that shit, he blow it, do whatever he want. But he got a land that got water, lights, and everything running for free. He already paid and bought it off. He could sell some of that energy back to the nearest county and turn his land into an energy farming place until he decide to live on it. Whatever. The possibilities is limitless when you got this kind of wisdom. But you get my point? We don't. I'm trying to give it to y'all, but y'all like, rebellious and shit. But you get my point? If everybody working towards not having to work again, is the time we need to be on. That's not to say you don't have to work. You putting yourself in a position where you don't have to if you don't want to. Whatever money you make, you can do what you want with it for your own self. As opposed to giving it all back to your city. Y'all live in a city where they make y'all work and then give all the money back to the city through tricks. Y'all gotta buy food, pay all y'all bills, all of that, the rent, the light, all that shit going back to the city. For the most part. Meaning y'all working just to give all the money back to the city to say I got somewhere to live and a car to drive, and you get my point? A complete meaningless life. It's like I bust my ass now here, take it back and let's start all over again. I work real hard, I made all this money, but here you gotta take it back again because I gotta pay. You get it? We live like that. Break our fucking neck, but then we have to like be like, here, now I gotta start all over again because I gotta go to work so I can get this money back up. It ain't like y'all can work for the week and then get paid and just take all that shit and put it in your pocket and say I ain't giving it to nobody. No. That shit gotta go to bills. Then you be broke. So then you say, okay, we gotta do this over again. I gotta go to work again. This is how the slave gets stuck in that position. Give them just enough where they can pay to survive. And that they gotta keep coming back to work. That's how the system work against y'all. It don't tell y'all about land, resources. It tell y'all about money and how to count. And that, y'all gonna have to clothe yourself, feed yourselves, and have shelter. In that, you're gonna be stuck a slave forever, stuck paying some type of bill forever. Even if it's mortgage, that's still a 30-year mortgage. You're gonna die before you pay it off. What does it matter if you own a house that you're still paying on every month like a nigga that got an apartment? Just so you could say, well, I own my house. Well, you don't own it yet. Hopefully you don't die before you do own it, because most people, when they die and leave their shit to their kids and their kids, y'all know how this go. Like an old lady will bust her ass paying off a house, had 10 years left, and die and leave it to the kids, and then that house don't even exist no more. Like that. And so, you get my point? It's about having a better perspective. You say, okay, your house only take 30 days to build. Fuck 30-year mortgage. This shit only took 30 days to build. I'm not paying no 30 years on this motherfucker. So you gotta get adjusted. Okay, I need land where ain't no building restrictions. And that I can get anybody I want to build this motherfucker up. Cost drop. Meaning a house don't cost as much to build as y'all think. Y'all just know a house being built by the restrictions of the city. And so with the restrictions of the city and the size that the house has to be, y'all know that, and that cost. So you say a house about $250,000, and a house only costs about $20,000 to build, a big one. If you already got all the resources, meaning the wood and everything you need, which the land provide, you chop down the tree, this is all your wood cuts. That's where Home Depot getting it from. You get my point? If you have that knowledge, well, build a house, it's free. All you need is manpower, meaning people to help you build it. Let's say you gonna buy all the supplies from Home Depot. A $250,000 house only gonna cost like $30,000, $40,000 in supplies, if even that. I might be way high over. You get my point? But I'm just giving you a perspective. I say it take about, and this ain't a fixed number, meaning you can do what I'm about to say with $10,000 if you twerk it right. But let's say $70,000. Every individual can get a small piece of land somewhere set up, well dug, utilities installed. You get it, septic system set up. This is how you're gonna have your water running through the sink and everything regular. You don't want to live like it's 19 fucking hundred. Living off grid ain't got nothing to do with your ass living like a bum. Like I said, y'all got a lot of bum training in the day. A lot of adopting being a bum. When I speak off grid, I'm not speaking shitting in the. I'm talking off grid, meaning you ain't dependent on the city. The city. Your lights don't got nothing to do with the city. Your water don't got nothing to do with the city. It's your own fucking water and your own goddamn lights that you paid for. You get it? On your own piece of parcel you paid for. It don't got no restrictions, so a nigga can't tell you what the fuck to do. You walk around that bitch butt naked with your shotty. You do what you want. Ain't no bills with that. You don't have no light bill coming in at the end of the month. You don't have no gas bill coming in at the end of the month. No water bill. None of that. That's your shit. You do what you want with it. And you live out there the same way a man live in the city. The same way y'all turn on y'all lights, same shit. Same way y'all take a bath and turn on water, same shit. Dig a well, get your septic set up. You live modern, separated from the city. When I say separated, I don't necessarily mean you can go to the supermarket and anything you want. I'm talking about you not giving your money to the city and it's no means to an end type shit. If you go into the city and you say, I'm going to the supermarket, buy me some vegetables, that's for you. It got nothing to do with Babylon. You paying for a light bill every goddamn month, that's exploitation. That's going to make you a slave forever. That's ridiculous. You get my point? I'm talking about those things. And so that's what I teach. That's what the land resource wealth training is about. Fully grasping that and then applying it right. Everybody different, so everybody's situation different. That's why I say it's best everybody get a one-on-one on that. Yeah, everybody's situation different. You might got a nice job that you like. So you just get you some land that's somewhere in the city. The taxes and shit gonna be higher, but you get my point. You still got leeway to do everything I said, where you ain't got to have bills and shit. Well, you're not buying no land in the city where you ain't gonna be under city restrictions, so you're gonna need to go a little outside the city. But some of y'all live in cities that outside the city is 15, 20 fucking minutes away. You're not that far from outside the city limits already. You get it? And so it ain't nothing for you to just drive 40 minutes to work every day instead of the 15, 20 that you do to save you ever having to pay fucking bills again. In fact, you don't have to work a full-time job if you don't got full-time fucking bills coming in. If you didn't have to pay rent, like gas, and all the bills you do you need to go to work 8 hours? If all you doing with the money that you make is whatever you want to do? That part. Y'all will not work for a whole month, some of y'all. Y'all can go to work next month. It don't matter if I go or not. I'm good already. If I want some shit, then I'll go to work. Usually I don't want no shit. I got food growing on my land. I make all the products out of it. You got tomatoes growing. You make your own ketchup and everything. You got chickens running around. You get eggs every day. You chilling. Everything the supermarket got, you got. You make it yourself. Without all the extra preserves added. The fuck you waking up going to work every day for? You gonna find something else to do with your time eventually, because you gonna be like, I don't. The fuck am I waking up going to work for? I could just start selling some of this shit off my land and make my own goddamn money. I ain't gotta wake up like that. Grow into your own self. Like, it's deep. Some of y'all got to grasp. I asked the young lady yesterday, man, what would she do if she didn't have to work with her time? She didn't get the question. A lot of y'all too Babylon mind out and got a lot of restrictions and a lot of insecurities built up. Meaning y'all got situations y'all dealing with and it pours out in the conversation. And so she was like, she would spend more time with her daughter. She was basically saying shit that's, I don't even got nothing to do with the discussion. You get my point? You're going to work every day don't have nothing to do with, your kids. We speaking about your own personal life. Like, you going to work every day is your own personal life. Now, if you remove your job, your kids still got their life. You get my point? They go to school, they do what they want. So to say I spend more time with my kid is stupid. What are you talking about? So the conversation is deeper than her mind could go. So you get my point? A lot of y'all Babylon finish y'all mind out where y'all can't even grasp. Like, And so I'm speaking more on the guidelines of that. Like, what would you do? The hobbies and talents that y'all have is the things y'all supposed to do in life to earn y'all way in living. The life blessed y'all with talents and shit for a reason. I was speaking in that way, like what time. Now, the young lady I asked the question to, she paint really well. I think she actually, I don't want to say too much and blow nobody up, but I think she does tarot card reading. I'm going to say it again. Beautiful paintings. The type of paintings you see in, art studios getting auctioned off. Like that type of shit. I had to ask her, like, you did that shit? She do tarot, which is fake and got the most amazing art you ever gonna fucking see. That don't pop in her head if I didn't have to work for my living and I was already set, my food taken care of, my bills, my lights, gas, I own all that. I work on my paintings and sell my motherfuckers. And I was expecting something like that. Her answer was basically, I like to work. She said, like, if if you remove me spending time with my kids all day, I just want to work. So I'm like, damn, motherfuckers a Babylon monkey. Like, most of y'all Babylon monkeys, y'all can't help it. Like, it should make y'all minds too small, but y'all can't see the bigger picture. Some of y'all are teachers and things. Like, you like to grow. You don't got space to grow food, but you really want to get into that. Like that. You could be a teacher in that if you had land and shit. This is why I want to get to school, the resort and school. I'm gonna put a fund me up and explain everything, the cost of everything, like what I'm raising the money for and the cost. Cause y'all think it's just buying land. Septic system gotta be installed, well gotta be dug so y'all can wash y'all ass and shit. It's not no cult. There's business, a school, meaning some of y'all go get employed. If you like to grow fucking food, come out. You can teach that section of the land. Meaning when people from Babylon or wherever come and they say, I want a test run. That's what the school is about. Test run for yourself. See what it's like. How would it be if I was looking on my own piece of land? So I'm gonna have little spaces where you can experience that. And you know everything to go. You can go fish in the back or whatever and really get a feel of doing everything yourself. Instead of waking up and going to work and working for some fucking business, you wake up, you do your own works for your own self. It's still the same beautiful life. You get my point? Because the money you making from work, you're gonna use it to buy food and shit and clothes. And so I want to teach those things. How all the plant fibers could get spun in a thread that weaved into a fabric and made into whatever you like. Basically teach everything on the land where y'all can kind of dive in and learn firsthand doing it. A lot of y'all get lost. Y'all lost scarred from Babylon. Say, man, it sound like a cult. How do a school sound like a cult? Y'all be getting lost. Like, can I leave? I don't fucking own you. I don't even care if you come. I don't even be knowing what y'all talking about. Do I look like a cult nigga? Like, y'all be getting lost. Y'all eyeballs work. Y'all be saying shit that be throwing me. Like, that's a cult. How? I got a fitted fucking hat on. I'm a business nigga, man. I don't know what the fuck are you talking about. Whether you talking give and receive, trade, business, it's all the same. You gotta live in this fucking life. It's enough space in this life where we all can have our own piece of land. The resources on the land is our wealth that the life give us. Same way if your mama have money, so she gonna give you fucking money. Just off birthright. You gonna get whatever's owed to you. We born into the world like that. We all supposed to get our piece of space. And now we all grow our own resources, do what we do with the resources. This is what you call product. Some of y'all have different kind of skills. You get it? Like that. And so you go trade your product with this next person. Yo, look, this is what I do with wheat. I make wheat bread. This motherfucker do something else with wheat. You get it? I make wheat noodles. Oh shit, I ain't got noodles. I ain't got bread. Alright, well, I got bread for like 20 pounds of noodles, nigga. I make spaghetti like that. If you talk in terms of money, what? You selling wheat bread, this nigga selling wheat noodles. But you get my point? The life blessing us all with our space in the life. We get lost into the Babylon, where they steal the space and the resources and the true wealth from you, and now you stuck slaving for fucking ever till you die. Teaching your kids the same dumb shit. You should go to work till you die and you get your pension. You get my point? Get you some, what y'all call it? Get some death insurance. Why? If you leaving your people land and resources, who the fuck care about some fucking insurance? Who cares? The fuck does that matter? What is that? You see how they buy us out in the mind? We think $1 million mean more than like 30 acres of land. 30 acres of land gonna make you $1 million annually for fucking ever. We take the quick shit. Some of y'all can't even fathom how the fucking 30 acres of land make me $1 million a year. Once you get the hang of things, you live on somebody's land, so you don't ever have to question if land make you rich. Whoever land you working on and everybody paying government taxes to, that part. That's all off land. When you go in the supermarket and you buy all that shit all coming off the land. That part. As black people, we not raised to grasp that. Y'all go buy milk out the supermarket, that shit coming from somebody's farm. That farmer, they farm is way outside the city limits. The Babylon come to them. They a billion dollar company living outside the city limits on a farm. Living the greatest life you could ever think of. They come in Babylon when they feel like it. That part. Y'all think Little House on the Prairie and shit. Y'all mind is stuck in the past. In them times, everybody lived like Little House on the Prairie, even niggas in the city. You get my point? Y'all be going off grid and then y'all like living like niggas lived in the 1800s. Even niggas in the city lived like off grid in the 1800s. It's 2021. Whatever you think I'm talking about, I'm not. I'm talking new shit. Y'all getting lost on the Ligio and all the dumb shit niggas is doing. The land shit is what I teach and came teaching. Everybody borrowed it. Now y'all scramble mind. Some of y'all think I'm talking cult, but we gonna go out and do what Eligio did. If I was Eligio, all them motherfuckers would be millionaires already. Me too. All of us. You get it? The money wouldn't have went to Airbnbs. It would have went to purchasing land. I know what to do. We gonna get this well and shit set up. We gonna build some huts around this motherfucker in case some Babylon monkeys wanna come move over here. They come, the same way they pay rent, they can pay rent there too. You get it? I know how to work that motherfucking land, nigga. This shit ain't no joke. But y'all don't grasp. You get my point? And y'all getting lost on all the fake imitation and failure shit happening. The shit I'm talking is paradise. You just got to grasp what the fuck I'm saying all the way in depth. And so the best thing I could say is y'all work. Y'all don't work to like make sure y'all don't have to work again. Y'all don't understand bills as burdens and what burdens is, meaning y'all accumulate them. And so that shit don't never end. And that y'all miss the glorious life that y'all supposed to have. You get it? Where y'all eating real food. Because the food we eat out of Babylon ain't real. I don't think y'all get that. I don't care what you eat. It ain't real. Period. Just get it out your mind. It's a synthetic. Keep all the good shit for themselves. Same with y'all drugs. Synthetics. Real close imitations, but they keep the good shit for themselves. So I'm trying to teach some real shit. That's why I said I need to raise this money, get, the right kind of land. Get the well and everything dug. That way it don't have expenses. And then, go from there. Like I said, I got it all written out. So like whoever come on board and want to work with me, I'll let you see like the whole blueprint. It's an amazing thing. A resort and a school. I suppose whoever working there, so you're gonna have your own space of whatever part you work in. So if you want to live there or not, that's on you. But it should be good for everybody. Meaning those that work there, you make your living in your bread that way. Those of y'all that come there for the schooling or the resorting, take back the wisdom that you get from that. You apply it. I don't care how dumb you is. The wisdom that you just got in this last 10 minutes of this video is worth $1,000. You can't say it ain't. Some of y'all thinking completely different right now. You like, oh yeah, oh yeah, hold on. So again, don't cheat your own fucking self. The shit go way deeper. Meaning, we can own whole states and countries. Y'all just got small brains. You get it? Y'all ain't trying to grasp what I'm saying. Y'all want to be bums. You get my point? Puppets of the system. Y'all don't want to have y'all own system. I'm on that kind of shit. Y'all playing Monopoly games. Other nigga shit. You don't gotta play Monopoly. You can make your own Monopoly game. You get my point? I'm not saying go make a Babylon. I'm saying the same way you see us all fucked up in Babylon, how we live, we can all have our own city. Well, not all of us, but you get, we can all come together in groups or however it work and get our own place to live and govern it the right way. So it starts with understanding the land. And so the textbook gonna have a lot of that wisdom in it. It's gonna have colonization wisdom in it, a whole bunch of stuff. So y'all get a full perspective. It is what it is. I'll take the money y'all make from that, whatever money y'all can raise, and start putting it towards, building up this beautiful thing. And so I'm gonna put different options up. Like the one I want to do is like 300 something thousand. But there's cheaper options, meaning smaller options. I can smaller it all the way down to an acre where I just do it for my own self. You get my point? I can do that. I don't need no give back. But I want it to be a big thing. Not big as in, but big as in people involved, other people's lives get to change. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. You get my point? Some of y'all fucked up in the city. This would be good for you. You teach, make your money, live your life more peaceful and better. You go to Babylon when you feel like it, visit your knucklehead cousins and all that, but you ain't stuck there. You can always leave. Like I'm out, y'all bugging. Bye. Going back to my paradise, sit by my pond, nigga, and smoke my shit and chill. I have to wake up early in the morning and go to work. I'll wake up tomorrow morning and fish, because I want some fish tomorrow. Like that. Where you wake up and like, oh, I'm fishing today because I want some fish tonight. And I ain't got to go to work because I ain't got no burdens. Everything paid for. Even my lights, nigga. Like that. Where you can have ego. Like, I don't have to listen to nothing. I quit. You want to be in that position where can't nobody just do you any kind of way. When you're in that position, now you can help. You get it? And so that's what it's about. We be trying to help before we even write. And so, kind of get it together. Grasp. Why solace? I think I forgot to mention, I forgot to break something down. Oh, do we see our loved ones when we die? Yeah, you can. You can see your dead loved ones in your dream. It's the same afterlife. So, but more than likely, you ain't gonna see them in dream. You're gonna see one of the demons. When y'all do DMT and slip into the afterlife or dream state, because that's where y'all going. It doesn't matter what you do to get there. It's the same place. When people take DMT and they go into wherever they say they go, that's dream or afterlife, same place. And they talk to the little elves and all this weird shit you hear, like that. The demons. They just ain't taking no shit. You snuck in there too fast. They ain't get a chance to. They ain't get a chance to get themselves together to look like people you recognize. So, you get my point? You just popped in and shit. Like that. This shit deep. But it's the same place. So, like I said, your dead loved one could visit you in a dream. You say, man, that shit was a dream. I don't think it was real. It was real. Whatever happened in dream is real, but it's not like physical real. Meaning physical is stuck. Nothing in dream is stuck. So it really happened, but it ain't stuck. So you saved a little bit. You get my point? It's kind of a little safe. You could die in dream, but it happened. But it ain't stuck like physical life. You get my point? You see, like in physical life, shit happened to y'all, and it's stuck. Y'all don't forget about it. Nobody forget about it. It just stuck. You done lived and moved on past that shit. Still just stuck. Like, you see how like in dream y'all have a hard time remembering? Like that. Shit real, but it just ain't fixed. It ain't stuck. You find money in a dream, you can't bring it to physical life because that's a different place. But you get my point? I don't want you to get lost on that. So like, what about if I find money? That's a whole different place you're trying to bring the money to. But you found money in a dream. You get my point? As long as you there, you got that shit. You live the dream. Okay. Come back to the dream. You ain't in that place no more. You get my point? Like that. You falling asleep, you wake up, it's daytime. You're not in nighttime no more. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers robbed you while you was asleep. You know that. Babylon, baby. That's real life example. In real life, you fall asleep with money you just found, and when you wake up, it's gone because somebody robbed you. You ain't there no more. Like, in the mind. The same with dream. You find money in a dream, then you leave the dream. You can't think when you come back because you know when you leave the dream, you just went to sleep. You know, like when you leave dream and you come in the physical awake, you just sleep and dream in spirit world. Well, you're not there, but you get my point. You just sleep there in perspective. You know, because you're not. You as a mind, you're like sleep there. You get my point? I'm trying to find the words to explain it right with y'all grasp. It's off there. The light's off. Like it's a state of mind in a place, but like you left, so the light's off. But like I don't know how to explain it. But you know, you come back and like you come back wherever you at now. Like same with y'all day. In physical life. You fell asleep on the couch, it was nighttime. When you wake up, yeah, you still on the couch, but you're not in the same place. Meaning it's time passed. It's daytime now. Like that. So how do we know if it's actually our loved one or a demon in that state? You dreaming you ain't dead, it wouldn't matter. Y'all don't get. He said, I'm supposed to know if it's my loved one or a demon. You ain't in the afterlife, you in fucking dream. I know it's the same place, but you ain't there because you ain't there yet. So it wouldn't matter which one it is. You get my point? I don't know how to explain it. It's like a motherfucker saying, is that my mother? It don't matter, you're not going back there again. So, you get it? Whoever you seen in a fucking dream, when you go back to dream, you probably ain't gonna see them again. You get my point? You live in physical life, it don't matter. When you get to the afterlife, and that's your life now, then that's what matters. Like, now, I suppose then demons won't be turning into your loved ones. They who they is, like, and your loved ones who they are. And so, same in physical life. Everybody have different experiences, so it's the same. See, you ain't definitely gonna see your loved ones. You get my point? I'm just saying you can, like, but it don't mean you are. Some of y'all might just go straight to the abyss, death, unconsciousness. Same way when you falling asleep, you just go to unconscious. You had no dream that night. Some of y'all might be like that. Some of y'all might fall into y'all afterlife or y'all dream. It might be a nightmare or a nice dream, or heaven or hell, whatever. You get my point? Afterlife ain't like dreams, so that shit long. You be in that bitch for 1,000,000 years, like you dead already, so you be in a dream for 1,000,000 years. Hell, a lake of fire, all the places y'all heard is real places. In dream, or afterlife, or spirit realm. Shit deep, but I don't know what to tell y'all. All I can say is y'all go to dream and y'all see it's like a real place. Y'all be scared as fucking dream or nightmare. Feel real to y'all then? Niggas fucking you up in your nightmare. You scared shitless. So they say like niggas be in hell, scared to death. They body just burn up and then just come right back. And then burn up again. You say that sound like some freaky weirdo shit. No, it don't. Shit like that happen to you in dream. You be scared to death. So scared you dumb, like. Like that. Anything can happen to you in dream, but it ain't fixed. Y'all fall off buildings in dream and then you hit the floor and be doing something else after that. But like, shit happens. You was scared still, like. You'll be burning in hell. Your skin gonna be on fire. You gonna be feeling it, scared to death. But afterlife is like dream, baby. But that shit could just keep happening forever. You just gonna be scared forever. You get my point? Like that. Nobody can save y'all from y'all dreams except waking up. You get my point? You're not gonna die in your dream. I wouldn't give a fuck if your body died in your dream. Now you just dead, motherfucker. You not leaving. That's all that mean. But I don't want you to get lost. Like, what if I wake up, man? But if you die, if you dreaming and dying in your sleep, my nigga, you dead, man. You already there. Hell no. This shit go deep. I'm the deaf doctor. I mean the deaf master. I'm the lie doctor. I cure diabetes. You suffering from that. And get yourself a one-on-one. See how much lies you got built up. Because these is the things that, like I said in the beginning, y'all traumatic experiences is what creates y'all personalities. And so life is the going forwards and the going back, right? Inhale, exhale, like head or head. Like, yeah. I'm a net. Like out in the in. Day and night. Sun come out and go back, like that. So try to grasp. It's a deep thing. It's a deep thing. Try to grasp. Said a lion came up and sniffed me in my dream. I relaxed myself and then I woke. Peace and wisdom. Said, do you have demonic pets in the afterlife? Because they have be in my dream. Salam, shalom. Dream, afterlife, same place. I'm not sure what y'all don't get, but same place. And so, like I said, y'all have diabetes. Y'all traumatic experiences make y'all personalities. The little boy who's the little infant baby, you don't even think the infant gonna remember anything, and they ain't. But let's say the parents of this infant are arguing and fighting. Now this little baby grows up, it's a bully and aggressive, like that. The baby's in trauma from all the yelling. The baby can't talk, so we don't know how the baby taking all of these experiences. And just assume the motherfucker learned how to talk and shit. He alright. your yelling and arguing with your spouse didn't have no effect on the baby because the baby don't have no mind to know what we doing. It's the thoughts of people. But it's a trauma to the baby. You get my point? Now, this baby becomes 5, 6, 7, go to school, they aggressive, they a bully. Their traumatic experience as a baby that they don't even remember has evolved into their personality. This is why they don't remember the experience. It has embodied them. It is a part of their personality now, or it has become personality. You get it? So the traumatic experience becomes or evolves into personality. If a woman gets raped, that traumatic experience, it evolves into a personality trait she carries now. It may be like an untrustworthy one, or it could be anything. But her personality will be different now. Y'all see this in everyday life. A person might get raped or something happened, and then y'all be like, man, they changed, bro. They went through that shit. That shit changed them out. They different. Like that. The traumatic experiences, they evolve into personality. Y'all personalities, they haunt y'all through y'all whole life for the most part. All your personalities, whatever it is, your personality is just all the traumatic experiences you had that have evolved into your personality. Now, when you die, so that personality has to go back to what it is. The same way you have to go back to what you are. You get my point? Meaning you have mind, which is like air. It manifests into substance, which is like liquid. Semen. Semen and menstrual cycle blood, which is substances, manifest physically. Has to go back though. So the vessel dies. Now you're left with the substance of self or the spirit. That has to evaporate out as well. Then you're left with the air or mind of self. That has to evaporate out as well. Meaning mind, spirit, body, and back. What goes up has to come down. You get my point? And so it's the same like when you're dealing with your traumatic experiences evolving into personality. So when y'all die, it's these traumatic experiences that are gonna haunt y'all in the afterlife as person. You have to remember, y'all traumatic experiences have evolved into personalities or traits of personalities y'all carry. These are not y'all, these are experiences y'all went through. You go through a traumatic experience. Now your personality changed. That's not you, that's that experience. Becoming person within you. When you die, that traumatic experience is a person that you're going to face. Like that. Let's say you got raped. This evolves into a personality trait that you carry. Now when you die, so now you got crazy entities coming towards you, torturing you. It's that rape that has evolved into personality that you've been harboring. And now it's coming back to haunt you. It evolved into person. You let it evolve into person. Meaning you didn't check the trauma and get self together. You let the trauma take over you, becoming a personality. Yours. But this personality ain't truly you. And so when you die, you get to see all your traumas and experiences that you went through as what they evolved into. And so it's like the Hindu teachings tell you, you go through your 49 days or your 7 trials for 7 weeks. And you know you get approached by all kind of ghouls and goblins. You know all the many ones they have in the Hindu tradition. Kali, all these crazy looking blue spirits and yellow spirits, and you get it, monsters with their tongues hanging out. But these are y'all traumas that have evolved into person. Get my point? Coming back to haunt y'all like y'all didn't get yourselves together. It's a deep thing. Now I'm gonna depart. This goes deeper, of course. Hopefully you guys give back. I'll post the GoFund and everything up once I set it up. Put all the information down. Y'all enjoy y'all evening. Make good of your idle time. Otherwise, your idle time gonna make good of you. And so, shit gets strange when that happens. Peace and wisdom.